Welcome to Ascendant Dawn Devlog 8, where I demonstrate the game's battle system. Unreal Engine is a highly advanced engine designed for breathtaking visuals in mainly first and third person games. So I'm doing the complete opposite and using it for a grand strategy game. In this devlog, I'm going to go over the battle system in my game. The first thing about it is it's not 3D. I really wished I could do something like Total War and have huge armies in the tens of thousands fighting each other in Unreal Engine, but that's not really possible. First of all, it would take a lot of work, and while there's a very niche workaround, in general, a lot of skeletal meshes in Unreal Engine is something the game just doesn't like. So I've gone for 2D, and that's kind of good enough for a lot of stuff. It's basically what a lot of tile-based games use, which themselves are often full games, and frankly, it's kind of better than what Paradox offers, which is you can't command battles at all. So I've set it at a mid-ground, for player battle you can choose to fight it in this way and try and eke out an advantage, as opposed to just letting the computer analyze who has the better army. And I'm going to show you kind of how this battle system works, and just in custom battles, because I don't want to have to set everything up for actual in-campaign battles, which would be more difficult and more limiting. So with custom battles, it's way better. I'd implore you to download the game from itch. It's free, so you don't have to pay any money for just the demo. And if the version you're playing has come out after this video, then it will have custom battles as something you can play. Okay, so I'm going to show you some demos. The first demo I'm going to show you is just a basic demonstration of just how it works. So when you launch the game, you'll see this button here for battles. You'll probably have this even if you've got a demo version, but it will have to, of course, have come out after this video has been made for the battle option to be available. So we go in and select custom battle because multiplayer battle is not a feature yet. And then we have the option to choose from all these cultures. So if we change, we get different units. And these units, you can see some of them are white rectangles. That's because I just haven't completed those assets yet. And for this demonstration, I'm just going to give myself a completely biased army. I'm going to give myself some good Khopesh infantry, which are really solid, and give my enemy just some light spearmen, which aren't as solid. And we've come into the battle, and first thing you'll notice is it's got some random stuff on it. So each tile has a chance to have different types of terrain on it. Most of them are just plains, but some have stuff like this is kind of bushes and growth in general. This is swamp. You can also have like slopes and rocks. This affects a lot of stuff, so troops in them will have terrain benefits or debuffs. This is generally kind of a thing for like heavy infantry or cavalry or chariots. They'll be affected worse by this, whereas lighter infantry tend to do pretty well. So we can just move our troops up. Let's let that one properly. And they'll do the same. So there's just basic AI right now. And when we attack, we do huge damage, because we are much stronger. We got much stronger units. So we can just return and keep going. And eventually, because we kill so many of them, they're going to surrender. And we've won. Now, there's also some other demonstrations I'd like to make. For instance, the usage of phalanxes. So I'm going to give myself 2 units of archers and then select a single unit of Rentine shield bearers for my enemy. These units are really good up front, so they're based on Mycenaean troops. And when you attack them from the front, they have big shields, so they can't, so you can't really get through their shields. But when you attack them from another way, they might be a lot more vulnerable. So for instance, if we attack them this way, see, we do 25 damage, but if I was to attack them from, say, the front, which is a bit difficult, because they are trying to get next to my units. And there is going to be quite difficult to do any damage. So for instance, we only do 5 damage here. Then I'd just like to surrender. Just going to restart because of a few quite rare bugs that can happen. It's best to restart every now and then just in this dev build. And don't be worried about those random errors, they're not much. I'm going to just show this again, but with Lancers this time because it's kind of even more obvious. Just going to move my Lancers up. See, Lancers have a very long range because they are in the end cavalry. Now this could be very interesting because the enemy is going to set itself on these bushes. So in fact, when we attack, we do an awful lot of damage because the enemy's on these bushes. So we kill them really easily. Now, the final demo, I think, isn't even needed because I showcased it in this this demo with the cavalry. That is, if you have really, really good troops or really bad troops, but if they're on the wrong terrain or the right terrain, they can do way different. Those bushes meant that cavalry was doing way more damage even from the front. So yeah, that's it for this video. You can download this game, not the full version on itch. I've also put it on Steam recently. If you like the video, like and subscribe.